It's been a fun weekend. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. Thank you to Hockey TV for allowing us to broadcast these games, and thank you to Rothsay Netherwood for allowing us to broadcast these games and bring them to you no matter where you're at across the world. Watch these games. Welcome and enjoy the hockey game. Anyways, we're underway here at the Amherst Stadium. Play is in the Rothsay Netherwood end, and the Riverhawks break out of their own zone. Up across center ice is Bjorn. He turns back, feeds it across the defenseman. Stretch pass too far. No icing is called. Taylor for the Kings Edgehill team tries to clear it out. And finally, Kings Edgehill will bring it out. That's intercepted and brought back in by Ethan Dolmon. Gets a shot on goal. Here comes Kings Edgehill the other way into the Rothsay zone. That slips into the corner, and the Riverhawks break out. Rowe up across center. That's picked up by the Kings Edgehill defenseman. He throws it off the glass back into Riverhawks territory. Sam Campbell, that's too far for Sam Campbell, and that's going to go for icing. Your goalies today for Kings Edgehill is number 30, Bryson Uberoy, while in goal for Rothsay is number 1, Clement Laboulois. As we're ready for the face-off in the Rothsay Netherwood zone. Today's game's a little different. They're playing 3 20-minute stop time periods. Yesterday they played 2 15s and a 20. So today's just like a junior A game or a regulation NHL game. 3 20-minute periods. Puck goes in behind the Rothsay Netherwood goal, or a Kings Edgehill goal. That's Dewar for Kings Edgehill. Feeds it up for Erickson. A little bit too far. Riverhawks throw it back in. Hiscock in behind his own net, picked up by Ross. Out front, fanned on it. Now it's Stallone. Stallone walks in. Uberoy with the save. And Kings Edgehill will clear it out to center ice. Salonen off the glass, picked up by Oliver. He just dumps it in. Back after it is Josh Hunt for Kings Edgehill. He roofs one outside the zone. Comes back into Kings Edgehill territory. Ashley up to center. That's tipped away from the Rothsay defenseman, picked up finally by number 7, Simone Malte. Malte drops it into the middle for Bukovic. Shot. Save, rebound. Puck is cleared. Off the shot by number 22, Emil Lindvall. Uberoy for Ashley. Throws it in behind his goal. Through the middle. Rothsay keeps it in momentarily as Ashley spins away, throws it up the middle. Back into Kings Edgehill territory. That's Dyson. Dyson battling with the Kings Edgehill player there. It's knocked back in by Waugh. Into the middle for Lindvall. Couldn't get a handle on the shot, though. Comes back to the point. Thrown in deep by the defenseman, Rylan Adams. Lindvall again for Rothsay Netherwood. Flips it in behind the goal. Giving chase is Ashley. And Dyson for Kings Edgehill as they battle to the right of goaltender Bryson Uberoy. Puck comes in behind the net. Ashley for Kings Edgehill. As they work it along the boards, England for Kings Edgehill. Puck goes into the far corner, or the corner closest to us. It's early in the morning. I'm tripping over my words a little bit. As they dig for the puck in front of the Kings Edgehill bench. Finally, they clear it back to center for Adams. Adams throws across for Hussey. Hussey throws it into the middle. That's in the skates of Gogan. Kings Edgehill breaks out now into Rothsay Netherwood territory. As Michelson falls down, loses the puck, and Kings Edgehill's able to clear it back into Riverhawks territory. Back after it is Alex Hussey for Kings Edgehill, throws it up the boards. That's in the skates of the forward, and it's picked up by Kings Edgehill. James takes a hit, gets it just inside the Kings Edgehill blue line, as Kings Edgehill will set up. Hunt across the blue line, snapshot, and that's handled by the Rothsay Netherwood goaltender Clement Laboulois. 13:42 left to go here in the first period. You're watching this game live on Hockey TV. No score between the Rothsay Netherwood Riverhawks and King's Edgehill. Bjorn removed from the face-off. In his place is Allroth. Off the face-off, puck's in the feet. Tries to feed it back to the defenseman. That was Hiscock. Slap shot. Oh, just a good play there by Salonen to prevent Dewar from getting the clapper off. Puck comes back into Riverhawks territory. Salonen throws it across to his defensive partner, and the Riverhawks will break out of their own zone. 13-18 left to go here in the first period. No score in this game between Rothsay Netherwood and King's Edgehill. Both teams unbeaten here this weekend in this 5-game mini-series here at the Amherst Stadium. Puck, oh, nice shot out front as Uberoy makes that save at point blank off the stick of Alex Allroth. First big scoring opportunity of the game, and Uberoy is equal to the task. Lost my duct tape. So Allroth is a 6'2", 185-pound forward out of Vasa, Finland. He played last year with the Riverhawks. So it was in his second season. Oh, duct tape just showed up. And no, that's not to shut myself up. That's to, I have the rosters with me, so I like to keep them close by so I can get the biographical information on them as we're back underway here at the stadium. Riverhawks now will try and get the puck out of their own zone. Bjorn up for Allroth, too far for him. Across for Adams. Adams gains center. He just dumps it into the corner. Uberoy will set that up behind the goal for his defense. Rowe in there for Rothsay Netherwood. Shot by Allroth. Saved by Uberoy. And King's Edgehill breaks out into Rothsay Netherwood territory. They just dump it in. Good pressure there by number 18, Daniel Hornick. Shot goes wide of the goal as King's Edgehill tries to set up a little bit of pressure in the Riverhawks zone. Puck's into the middle now. Out of the zone comes Hurley. Hurley just dumps it into the far corner. He gives chase with Uberoy coming out of the net. Uberoy gets there just in time. Sam Campbell now for the Riverhawks throws it into the middle, comes back to the point. They throw it back down low to Campbell. Deflection off Dyson's feet. Goes just wide. Still no score here in Amherst. 11:45 to go in the first period. Pretty high-paced action so far in this hockey game. The Riverhawks, Campbell again. Tries to sidestep the defenseman, Hiscock. Hiscock comes up. He throws it off the boards and out to center. Back after it is Hussey for the Riverhawks. Oliver back now for Rothsay Netherwood. Throws it up to Campbell. Campbell has the puck momentarily knocked out of his feet and back into Riverhawks territory. Giving chase is Hussey. He's being watched by Michelson for King's Edgehill. Comes back to the blue line. Slap shot. That's off the post. Rebound. And he scores. What a cannon from Ethan Hiscock from the point. So I'm not sure if he's going to get credit for the goal or if it was a rebound, but it's 1-0 for King's Edgehill. So with the official announcement on the goal. So Lapalainen gets the goal. I didn't get the assist, but it's 1-0 for King's Edgehill. With 10:52 to go here in the first period. Tip shot. Uberoy with the save. Puck drops at his feet. And King's Edgehill try and clear it out. Good forecheck there Might have been a hook. And that's going to be our first penalty of the hockey game. Look for the man with no stick, and he's probably the guy going to the penalty box. And it's going to be Oliver going off for hooking at the 9:20 mark of the first period. So it's 1-0 for Kings Edgehill. 10:40 to go. Dyson throws it across the blue line as Kings Edgehill sets it up. Shot on goal. I think it might have been off the side of the net. Kings Edgehill still has possession. Dyson backhands it into the corner. And it goes up into the bench of Rossi Netherwood, and we'll have a stoppage and play. So they gave the goal to Lapalainen. I did not hear the assist. I know one of them was Patrick McGinnis, but I'm not sure who got the other one. So we know one for sure. I'll have to ask and see if I can find the second one. Puck sneaks out on Taylor. Here comes Anton Wall now for Ross. And throws it out front. But no one there other than the defenseman for Kings Edgehill. Kings Edgehill breaks out. Up across the blue line. Now they'll try to set up the power play. Throws it out front. No one home. As that was Laurie Erickson. Two players collide at center ice. No harm, no foul. 55 seconds left to go in the man advantage. And Kings Edgehill at center. Throws it back. No one home as the defense were going for a change. Wrist shot. Ubroy makes the save as the Kings Edgehill player dropped it back to his defenseman thinking he was there, but they'd gone to the bench. You know, Alex Legier and myself talked last night about this series. Last year, I think it was just a couple of games between Rossi Netherwood and Newbridge Academy. And, the thought crossed our mind that this would be a great venue for a pre-season tournament amongst these private school teams, similar to what we've had this weekend, but maybe open up a little bit, try to get some teams from maybe Quebec and Ontario to come down. You'd have a great weekend of activity here at the Amherst Stadium. It'd be a great chance for coaches to assess their players and a great chance for scouts to see what's coming, because there's some great private school hockey here in Atlantic Canada, and there's some great private school hockey across the whole country, and Eastern Canada especially. And you could even open up to some teams from the United States. You could have a really good weekend here. You could have a nice 18 tournament over a weekend. And, of course, I'm not sure if I can talk for 15 or 16 games. You might get sick of me after about Game 4 or Game 5. But tremendous opportunity, though, here at the Amherst Stadium. And once again, thanks to Hockey TV for allowing us to broadcast the game. Thank you to Eastlink Community TV and the Amherst CIBC Wood-Gundy Ramblers for allowing us to use their broadcast venue here at the stadium. And thank you to the 4 teams that came here this weekend for this tournament, or for this mini-series. And hopefully next year, if it comes back, we can get a few more fans over here to watch this hockey. It's high-quality hockey from some great scholastic programs from Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island. Back underway here, 8:31 to go in the first period. Puck comes back into Rossay territory. Steele throws that across for Salonen. Off the boards. They don't get it out as the Riverhawks go wide. Tries to throw it at front. No one home. Gets it back. Throws it back to the point for Steele. Steele walks to the inside. Good defensive play there by Greco for Kings Edgehill. He throws it down the ice. That's going to be icing. With 8 minutes, 3 seconds left to go in the first period. 1-0 is the score in favor of Kings Edgehill. You're watching this game live on Hockey TV from the Amherst Stadium. Kings Edgehill 1, Rossay Netherwood no score on the goal by Lapalainen at the 8:55 mark of the first period. Off the face-off now. It's back for Salonen. Salonen spins away from Greco, comes across the blue line. Salonen's wrist shot, or a bit of a snapper handled by Uberoy. Really been impressed with Salonen, native of Finland. In a second season with the Riverhawks. Dyson throws it behind his net. Up the wall for Greco. He's checked. And Taylor breaks out. Taylor joins the rush. Kings Edgehill. Into the middle, shoots! That goes just wide off the stick of Christian Greco. Dyson back in his own, loses the puck as he's forechecked by Max Bukovic. Back to the blue line, shot, pad save by Uberoy, and he jumps on the loose puck before the Riverhawks could pick up that rebound. 7:18 to go, first period. 1-0 your score in favor of Kings Edgehill. Curtis Langell and Travis Perel are the referees today. Corey Skinner and Alex Logier are your linesmen. Bjorn loses the draw there, picked up at the boards by Hiscock. As the Riverhawks try to walk out front, big check thrown there by Hiscock for Kings Edgehill. Puck is dumped in by Meyer. Set up behind the net by Laboulois. Riverhawks break up Bjorn. At center has his puck picked by the Kings Edgehill defenseman, and then subsequently the Riverhawks get the puck and dump it in deep. Plays back in Riverhawks territory. Throws it up the board looking for Rowe or Bjorn. That's knocked back in by Ethan Hiscock. Adams off the boards and out down the ice it goes. Back after it is Hunt for Kings Edgehill. Hunt in behind his goal. Throws it up the side, no one there. And Malte pinching in. And we'll have a stoppage and play as the net looks like it come off its moorings. You didn't bring the nail gun this morning, did you? So those of you who have subscriptions to Hockey TV or have just purchased subscriptions to Hockey TV to watch this, keep in mind there's lots of hockey action from all across North America every day on this site. One of those sites is the Maritime Junior Hockey League. I'm also the play-by-play voice for the Amherst CIBC Wood Gundy Ramblers, who just started their Maritime Junior Hockey League regular season last weekend. They have a win and 2 losses. Picked up the first win on Friday night in the Valley against the Wildcats. They're back in action on Wednesday night here at home, where they'll face the Truro Bearcats. Game time at the Amherst Stadium is 7:30. And then the Ramblers are home next Saturday night against the Edmundston Blizzard. Game time here, 7 o'clock. So if you've just purchased a Hockey TV subscription, watch lots of hockey every night, every day. There's hockey on somewhere across North America. Shot off the face-off by Sam Campbell. Big save by Uberoy. But as I was saying, there's hockey on every day. You know what? I looked at the program listings a couple days last week, and there was everything from Pee-wee hockey right up to junior in Canada and the United States. So it's a great venue for watching hockey. Hockey TV. If you've got a subscription for a month, why don't you renew it and continue watching hockey the rest of the season? All the hockey that you could watch and more. And if I'm not mistaken, last year they even showed some American Hockey League games. So don't be afraid to renew that subscription. Anyways, back on the way here at the Amherst Stadium. After it is Waugh up for Dolman. Dolman across the blue line. Puck comes back out to center ice. Hussey for the Riverhawks up to Campbell at center. Campbell drops it off there for Waugh. Waugh comes across the blue line, drops it back for Campbell. Campbell carries it in deep in behind the Kings Edgehill net 5 minutes to go here in the first period. Campbell looks out front. Oh, he was there. Rebound. Another shot, another save by Boys. He's down. Somehow managed to get his body in front of that shot. 3 great scoring opportunities there by the Riverhawks. But Kings Edgehill goaltender Ruboy holds a fort. Pass up for Campbell. Oh, big hit just inside the line by Daniel Hiscock. Takes Campbell down. And Kings Edgehill now comes out of their own zone. Up the center too far. Comes back for Hussey. Hussey throws it across the side. But his line mates are going off for a line change. Puck's back up to center ice. Blake throws it back to the defense. Up to center. That's going to be offside. A little bit of pushing and a little bit of shoving. As the Rothsay Netherwood player, there was a bit of a late whistle. As Lindvall got the puck inside the blue line. He was a couple feet inside. Might be one of those play calls where the referee should have maybe blown the whistle a little quicker. As Lindvall was probably almost to the ringette line by the time the whistle blew. And he was sort of almost in progress, shot in progress when the whistle blew. Anyways, nothing came out of it, fortunately. And the faceoff comes back to the neutral zone just outside the Rothsay Netherwood blue line. 4:18 to go, first period. Puck comes back to the defense. Salonen. Severi Salonen for Rothsay takes a hard hit from Jack Taylor. This Kings Edgehill team loves to throw the body. Rothsay Netherwood now into Kings Edgehill territory. Pad save, rebound, sitting there, he shoots, he scores! And we're tied at 1 as they got the puck towards goaltender Ruberoy. He made the original save, but the puck was sitting right there. And it looks like it was Anton Lewa that got the goal. We'll have to see if the initial announcement, but it is 1-1 between Kings Edgehill and Rothsay Netherwood. So Anton Waugh gets the goal, and Bradley Blake gets the assist at the 14:04 mark. We're tied at 1. Back to the point it comes. Tip shot as Ruroy makes another shot out front. They score! As Ruroy made the first save, and I think he made the second save, but the puck was sitting right at his pads, and they kept hammering away at it. And that was Max Bukovic with the goal. So 16:44, time of the goal by Bukovic. And here they come again. Rowe, cross the blue line. Being checked there by Hiscock. Rothsay has it again. Dolmaw fans on it. And Kings Edgehill comes up with it. Dolmaw throws it back to his defensive partner. Up off the boards to the far blue line. That's going to be offside. As Justin Rowe was in just a little bit too fast. So Bukovic gets the goal. Sure, there was an assist from the defense. Those of you who are watching on Hockey TV can probably just rewind a little bit and see. Because the shot came from the point, and Bukovic was standing right on the crease. And he got a couple whacks at it before it finally got by goaltender Bryson Uberoy. Anyways, here comes Rossay Netherwood again. As Allrock tries to throw the middle, comes back to the point for Dolman. Dolman with a clapper! That sails wide, way up. Way up. And we'll call Rusty. See if my cameraman got the Friendly Giant reference. Just don't ask me to play the pan flute. Do you remember the theme music from Friendly Giant? We'll have to YouTube it later. 2:17 to go, first period. 2-1 score in favor of Rossay Netherwood. Kings Edgehill scored first. Rossay Netherwood has scored twice here late in this first period as they carry the puck in again. Off the boards and out. As Salonen flips it back. Hurley gets it. That puck's way up in the air. And Kings Edgehill dumps that in. Sam Campbell now for Rossay Netherwood. Cross-ice pass. Intercepted by Taylor. As Salonen taken into the boards. Back to the blue line for Hurley. Hurley, tip shot, and Uberoy makes the save. That's something that Rossay's been doing a good job of in this first period, is getting some traffic in front of Bryson Uberoy in the Kings Edgehill goal. And you really can't fault the Kings Edgehill goaltender in either one of those goals. You know, you ask your goaltender to make that first save, sometimes even the second save. But usually when he's got to make the third or fourth save, sometimes it can get a little problematic. Face-off will be to the left of Uberoy. Kings Edgehill Salonen at the point. He cycles it down into the slot. Oh, what a pad save by Uberoy. Off the shot from the high slot from Hurley. Riverhawks now have a little bit of pressure on Kings Edgehill. Steele back to center. Slips and falls as Costello dumps it in deep. In after it is Michelson as Labois throws it up the boards. And the Riverhawks will break out again. Last minute to play here in the first period. Kings Edgehill. That's Hunt. Oh, he falls down. Hurley shot. Oh, just over the blocker of goaltender Uberoy. Riverhawks still have control. Shot by Adams. And that went off goal. Went off something or someone up into the netting for a stoppage and play. 42 seconds left to go here. Pushing and shoving. Looks like we have at least one, maybe two going to the box. Hunt for sure. And we're going to see if Oliver's going to join him. It looks like he is. As referee Curtis Langell sort of setting a standard. I think there's a little bit of pushing and shoving going on after whistles, and I think they're just sending the message that that's just not going to be acceptable for the hockey game. As we have a momentary stoppage, I don't think timekeeper Tim Ripley saw the actual penalty call. I think it was roughing after the whistle, if I'm not mistaken. You know, it's been fun watching these four hockey teams here this weekend and talking to some of the players from all four teams. Some great young men involved in these. Probably, you know, tip shot goes just wide. I think that Uberoy got a part of it with his pad. Another shot from there, deflected again out front as the Riverhawks are buzzing. Puck comes into the slot out of the side now, and Riverhawks try to get it out. Try to keep it in, and Kings Edgehill tries to get it out. And finally they do. That's going to come down the ice. That should be icing against Kings Edgehill. But as I was saying, you know, having an opportunity to talk to some of the players from the four teams and talking to some of the parents that are here speaks volumes about these four hockey programs and these four scholastic programs at Rossay Netherwood School in Rossay, New Brunswick, Kings Edgehill School in Windsor, Nova Scotia, as well as the Mount Academy in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. You know what? Someone's doing a tremendous job because these are, you know, our future leaders, and these are great young men playing a sport they love, and great educational programs, these four schools. So I can't say enough about them, as we're going to have a penalty call here. See, the penalty's going to go against King's Edgehill. Looks like Jack Taylor's going off. I think it's for roughing. Or a double minor, so maybe it was a blow to the head. Anyways, Rothesay Netherwood's going to go on the power play for 4 minutes. And that'll end the period.
King's Edgehill, number 2, Jack Taylor, 4 minutes for head contact, and 17 minutes 58 seconds. Taylor, no minor head contact.
So one period is in the books here at the Amherst Stadium. Rothesay Netherwood on goals by Antoine Roy and Max Bukovic have a 2-1 lead. Lapalainen has scored for King's Edgehill. Actually, he opened the scoring at the 8:55 mark. So after 20 minutes of play from the Amherst Stadium, Rothesay Netherwood 2, King's Edgehill 1. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the start of the second period. Anyways, welcome back to the Amherst Stadium as we get ready for the start of period number 2. Between Rothesay Netherwood and King's Edgehill. I was momentarily panicked because I couldn't find the roster sheet. So the periods are 18-minute periods. I thought there were 20s. That's what I was told by Alex last night, but I stand corrected. As we're underway, 3:49 to go in the King's Edgehill penalty. So Rothesay Netherwood has an extended power play as Taylor goes off for head contact, double minor. So the Riverhawks will set the power play up. Hussey back at the point for the Riverhawks. Throws across to his defensive partner. Back to Hussey. Over for Bukovic. Back for Hussey. One-timer blocked out front at the top of the circles by Daniel Hornick of King's Edgehill. As Rothesay Netherwood sets it up. Hussey in behind his goal. As England with the passive penalty kill. After regroup as Hussey didn't quite get to the blue line. 16:57 to go here in the second period. James Gogan now for the Riverhawks. He flips it in. Actually flips it into the bench. And has Max Bukovic looking at him going, friendly fire, buddy. Friendly fire. Fire that puck the other way. Although, I'm not exactly sure why, but the face-off is in King's Edgehill territory. I thought that it might have been fired in by a player off the Riverhawks, but I could be wrong. Steele now walks in the top of the circle, loses at the last second as Allroth tries to get a shot away. Steele has it again. Steele down low for Bjorn. Bjorn throws that at the net. That goes through the crease. Pinching in was Solona. Back for Steele in for Bjorn. Bjorn, one-timer for Allroth. Rebound as Uberoy was sort of discombobulated, but he did square up to the shooter. 2:18 to go in the man advantage. Steele now at the blue line. Steele drops it down low for Bjorn. Bjorn throws across the slot. And Uberoy with the save. Either that or hit the side of the net. Steele again. Fakes the shot. Throws it to Bjorn down low. Bjorn, puck goes through the crease. Big check thrown there by the King's Edgehill defender. Steele saves at the line. Throws it across. Wrist shot blocked. They still have pressure on. Steele again. Tip shot goes wide. Bjorn now at the half board. Throws it back to Steele again. Steele down for Bjorn. Minute 38 to go in the man advantage. Finally, King's Edgehill banks it off the defenseman for Rothesay Netherwood and throws it down the ice. Quick change. Up for Bjorn, too far. And that'll be icing. As Rothesay Netherwood tried to take advantage of the long change for King's Edgehill. And Tried to spring the guy free, but it was a bit too far. All the way down the ice for icing. Minute 25 to go in the man advantage. 15:27 to go in the second period. Riverhawks will set up on the man advantage. Colin Tremblay in there with passive pressure. Puck's too far, and that's fired back down the ice by Dyson. Adams now. Or check that. Malte. Pressured by Tremblay. Puck goes back down the ice. Labowal throws it up to his forward, and the Riverhawks will break out of the zone. Up across center. Malte dumps it in deep. That puck's rimmed, but kept in by Adams. Down low for Campbell. Campbell into the middle. Looking for Sam Waugh. Sam Oliver, that is, sorry. The wrong name on my sheet. You never know as an editor. Actually, you're supposed to make the smart remark, Mark. I know Alex would. I miss Alex.
He's right there.
Yeah, but I can't hear smart remarks from up here. 14:27 to go, second period. 2-1 score in favor of Ross St. Netherwood. .16 seconds left to go in the double minor against Taylor. Malte overskates the puck. Does manage to keep it away from the attacker. Puck's in the crease. And here comes Kings Edgehill. Offside. Good call by linesman Corey Skinner. As Costello was in just a bit too fast. Face off in the neutral zone. Puck's hammered in. Scrum along the boards as they're trying to force the puck loose. Finally, the Riverhawks come up with it. Wow, up for Blake. Blake goes wide. Throws it towards the front of the net. Oh, good defensive play there by Hornick to clear it out. Costello across the blue line. Gets a shot on goal. Pad saved by Laboulois. As Kings Edgehill will try to tie this hockey game up. Try to establish a bit of a forecheck. Get some pressure in the Riverhawks zone. Riverhawks break out up across center into Kings Edgehill territory. Dolmas shot right into the chest protector of Bryson Uroy in the Kings Edgehill goal. 12:49 to go, second period. Your score 2-1 in favor of the Ross St. Netherwood Riverhawks over Kings Edgehill. You're watching this game live on Hockey TV. I'm Daryl Cole. I'm bringing you the play-by-play action. Mark Load on the camera. Steele with the wrist shot. Oh, Uroy with a nice save as he squares himself up to the shooter and finds that puck through a mass of sticks. You know what we should do next game is we should mic Alex. Yeah, we should have one of the little portable wireless mics. Be fun to listen to. Remember that video I showed you yesterday of the bear? Back into Ross A territory. The things that we laugh at. Here comes Rossi, another one in. Backhand shot, pad saved by Ubroy. Salonen walks in the middle, penalty coming up to King's Edgehill. Taylor's going to go back to the box for hooking. As Rossi Netherwood gets the extra tacker on, and Ubroy makes the save. And we'll have the penalty call. 11:47 to go in the second period. Inside joke, folks. Inside joke. Yes, can't be said on the air. Oh, this is game 5 in what, 24 hours? I guess we get a little punch drunk. Also face off, goes back to the blue line. Adams, or Malte, gets the shot away, and Ubroy makes the save. What's that?
We didn't do 4 games today for Fred Page.
No, just 2. Face off will be to the right of Ubroy. Off the draw, King's Edgehill controls it. Or excuse me, Rossi Netherwood controls it. Back in front. Ubroy didn't quite know where that was. He stuck a blocker. It made the save. Lindvall back to the point. Across the blue line. Bjorn leaves it there for Malte. Back in the middle. Allroth trying to find the loose puck in the slot as King's Edgehill defense steered into the corner. Ross Netherwood sets it up again. Malte down for Bjorn. Bjorn walks in, he scores! Sniped by the Ross Netherwood forward. And it's 3-1 for Ross Netherwood. Just waiting for the announcement on the goal. Didn't get the actual announcement on the assist. Adams got 1 assist. I think Malte should have gotten the second assist, but I'm not sure. But it's 3-1 for Ross Netherwood. Ryland Adams got 1 assist on the goal. I think they said Justin Rowe, but I'm pretty sure it's Malte that fed it from the point. Down low to Bjorn. Anyways, it's 3-1 for Ross Netherwood as the penalty catches up to King's Edgehill as they break in now to the Ross Netherwood zone. Riverhawks off the boards, back to the blue line. Shot! Axel just wide. Rebound comes out front. That's picked up by Ross Netherwood. Campbell for the Riverhawks up to center. King's Edgehill now is Dewar. Dewar up the right side into Ross territory. Tries to split through the defense. Almost gets through. Back for Campbell. Campbell up the left side for Ross Netherwood. Takes it wide. Tries to go to the net. Takes it in behind the net. Looking for someone to feed it to. Really impressed with this Campbell player yesterday in the second game for Ross Netherwood. He can fly. And he's real shifty, real smart with the puck. Netherwood breaks Ross Netherwood breaks it again. This time it was Anton Roy. Cross now for Steele. Steele with a shot. That's blocked out front by Lapalainen. And it's Hunt. Up the boards, down the ice. That's going to go for icing against King's Edgehill. Still finding that funny. That was 5 minutes ago. You have to tell Alex about that one after. What's that? We showed it to him, but we'll have to tell him that we made a reference to it. if we ever mic'd him up during the game. Puck's in the slot. Linval gets a whack at it. Hiscock throws up the boards. Rothside Netherwood keeps it in. Salonen walks in off the crossbar. Back to Steele to point. And here comes, nice play by Steele. As penalty coming up. Greco tried to feed the man. Interference going to be the call. I think it's going to go against Ross and Netherwood. And it's going to be Steele. Not sure if that's the first power play of the game for Kings Edgehill or the second. Back to the point it comes. Taylor throws it down low. As Hiscock pinches in. Erickson tried to wrap around. And that jumps up into the Kings Edgehill bench. 8 minutes, 4 seconds left to go here in the second period. Rothsay, Netherwood, Riverhawks 2. Kings Edgehill 1. Actually, 3-1. As Bjorn scored at the 6:52 mark of the second period to make it 3-1. Down the ice it goes. Minute 22 to go on the man advantage. Uberoy throws it up ice. And here comes Kings Edgehill. Tremblay tries to walk through the defense. Buck still lose the side of the goal, but they couldn't get it in. Penalty coming up. And it's going to go to Rothsay Netherwood for tripping. So Kings Edgehill will have their first 5-on-3 of the hockey game for at least a minute 3. As Ryland Adams is going to go out for tripping. That's one of those, you almost got to trip the guy because he's standing at the side of the goal. Puck was there, so he had to take him down unless he poked the puck into the empty side of the net. So it's 5-on-3 for Kings Edgehill. Hornick across the blue line. Hornick gets it back. Shoots it. Pad save by Labola. And Ross and Netherwood throws it down the ice. Uberoy sets that up for Dyson. And Kings Edgehill moves the puck up the ice. Hornick throws it in deep. Rims it around. Dewar picks it up on the board, throws it back to Dyson at the point. Dyson for Tremblay. Tremblay back for Dyson. Dyson. One-timer! Oh, that's off the goal post. They thought they scored, but hit the post. Another one-timer. That goes wide. Dyson stops it at the point. 8 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. One-timer from Hunt. Hunt will keep it in with the skate. One penalty ends. Hunt, that's blocked by Blake. It's now 5-on-4 for 52 seconds. And the Riverhawks throw down the ice. Hunt sets it up behind his own goal. Cross for Costello, throws it across ice for Dyson. And Salonen intercepts that and throws it down the ice. 28 seconds to go in the man advantage. Bryson throws it up for Hunt. Hunt's under pressure there from Vukovic. Stretch pass too far for Hunt. That's intercepted with 7 seconds to go by Adams. Throws it through the middle. Max Bukovic takes his man to the boards. That's Titus Michelson. And the teams are back at 5-on-5. Riverhawks now. Solonen loses it. And Kings Edgehill dumps it up to center. Stretch pass. Nobody home. And this puck a little bit too far ahead of Max Bukovic, and it's down the ice for icing with exactly 5 minutes to go in the second period. Riverhawks 3, Kings Edgehill 1. Puck's in behind the net for the Riverhawks as Dolomon tries to carry it out. Oh, they do get it. Here comes Allroth. Head of steam on Allroth. Partial breakaway. All by himself. And Ubroy. Oh, and Ubroy with the save. Got enough of the pad on it. Take the scoring opportunity away from Allroth. Kings Edgehill up to center. Riverhawks intercepted. Back for Allroth again. He's got to step on the defenseman. Shoots it. Nice save by Ubroy. He's going to reach out with the trapper and say, enough of this, folks. I'm going to kill this play. Alec Allroth, though. Couple of great opportunities there for Ross A. Netherwood. Finnish forward stands 6'2", 185. Sort of wonder if that's a name you're going to see in the future. Either at the CIS or NCAA level. Or maybe even someday in the Finnish Elite League. He's talented. Part of the Finnish contingent that's here this weekend. There's a number of Finnish players on both teams. And they are good. Really good. Off the draw. Hussey throws across for his defensive partner, and it's rimmed in. Takes a funny hop off the backboards. Uberoy tries to throw it out, but kept in by the Riverhawks defense, and Kings Edgehill throws it down the ice. And that's going to go for icing. As Clement Labola lets that go by him. .358 to go, second period. Back for Hussey off the draw. Hussey tries to throw through traffic. Dyson has it now for Kings Edgehill. Throws behind the net for Taylor. Off the boards and out for Hussey. And that'll be icing. Oop, look out. That's going to result in a couple penalties. Maybe. Referee Travis Burrell saying enough of that. Let me see if he's going to call something here. Maybe not. Apparently not. A kinder, gentler Travis Burrell. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Second period, 3-1 score in favor of Rosse and Netherwood. Bjorn into the face-off dot against Christian Greco. Back for Hussey at the point. Leroy trying to find the puck. He scores! I think Allrath got a piece of that on the way to the net. Off the shot by Hussey. You can see Ubroy trying to look around the bodies to find the puck, but he couldn't. So we'll see who gets credit for the goal. 14:26 will be the time of the goal. So Allroth gets the goal with assists from Shane Bjorn and Hussey. Alex Hussey and Shane Bjorn get the assist on the goal by Alec Allroth. That's Allroth's first goal of the night. He had the winning goal in one of the games yesterday. Shane Bjorn is another player that's really impressed this weekend. Six-foot, 183-pound Okotoks, Alberta native. Puck is cleared in. 4-1 is the score now. Less than 3 minutes to go in the second period. Oh, fans on the shot. Breakaway. Oh, what a save by Uberoy. Off the stick of Hurley. Hurley looks heavenward going, oh, how did I miss that one? But Uberoy makes the huge save for Kings Edgehill. Penalty coming up. She was getting it. Looks like Ross A. Netherwood's getting the penalty. Sam Oliver going over for hooking. And Kings Edgehill will enjoy the power play. 2:21 to go, second period. That's rimmed. And it's Worrell. Throws it up the side. Into the middle. And here comes Hunt now for Kings Edgehill. Hunt up across center for Kings Edgehill. Takes the puck in wide. Tries to carry it to the net though. Backhander. Labois got a piece of it. And the Riverhawks throw it down the ice. Uberoy comes out to set it up for Hunt. Hunt throws it up the side. Nobody's home. As the Riverhawks take possession. Minute 42 to go here in the second period. Hornick carries it in. He's hooked off the puck by Blake. Battle for it in behind the net. Comes back to the blue line. Hunt keeps it in. Hunt walks the line. Cross ice pass. Minute 15 to go on the man advantage. Into the front of the net. And the net comes off. As Sticks get up a little bit there. As Hornick for Kings Edgehill. And I'm not sure who it is for Ross and Netherwood. Looks like it's Blake. Sort of had a difference of opinion. That's up in the bench again. 1:06 to go in the second period. 45 seconds to go in the minor penalty to Rothsay Netherwood. Early long shot on the PK. as Kings Edgehill sets up the power play. Here comes Rothside Netherwood again into the middle. Good defensive play there by Erickson for Kings Edgehill. Would have been a breakaway. 36 seconds left to go in the period. 13 seconds in the man advantage. Off the line. Shot. High shot. Back to point into the last 17 seconds of the period. Penalty's now over. Teams are at full strength. 12 seconds to go. Three seconds. Get to center. Great speed. As the second period comes to an end, Salonen, when he turned on the Jets, they weren't catching them. Anyways, that does it for the second period. Shane Bjorn and Alec Allroth have scored in the second period for Rothside Netherwood, and it's 4-1 after 2 periods of play. We'll take a bit of a break, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the third period here from the Amber Stadium. Welcome back to the Amber Stadium as we get ready for the start of the third period. This game between Kings Edgehill and Rothsay Netherwood Riverhawks. I'm Daryl Cole, and I'm bringing you the play-by-play action from the stadium. Mark Glode on the camera. Teams are at full strength. And we're underway. Malte turns around, throws it back to his defensive partner. Now Dyson picks it up for Kings Edgehill, throws it cross ice for Taylor. Puck comes up to center. And it's Gogan. For Rosse. Don't know where I got Duggan out of Gogan. This is too early for my eyes. Or my brain, or both. Kings Edgehill breaks out, now up across center ice. They flip that into the corner. As Labois comes out of his own net to clear the pressure. James leaves it there for Adams. And Malte. Malte throws behind the net for Adams. Looking for a stretch pass. Now he decides to hold on to it. Throws it up for Gogan. Gogan sidesteps a check from Hunt. Fires one just wide of the net. And it's Ashley now for Kings Edgehill. Slams on the brakes. Throws it up the middle. Ashley's not that big, but he's very mobile on defense for Kings Edgehill. It's off the side of the goal. Back into the middle. Good defensive play there by Erickson for Kings Edgehill. Hunt's knocked off the puck by Shane Bjorn, the Okotoks native. And it's Rowe now for Rothsay Netherwood. Blocker saved by Uberoy. Four to 1 is your score right now in favor of Rothsay Netherwood. Dolemont, wrist shot. Puck is loose at the front of the goal. Finally, Uberoy just reaches up with the trapper and snags it out of the air. 15:56 to go here in the third period. Rothsay Netherwood up by a score of 4 to 1. Goals by Lapalainen for Kings Edgehill. That opened it. And then Roy, Bukovic, Bjorn, and Allroth for Rothsay Netherwood. Shot off the face-off by Sam Campbell goes wide. Oh, big check by Hurley on England. Slap shot by Hurley. That goes just wide. And behind the goal, one-timer attempt there by Steele. And it's Salonen, Severi Salonen. Up to the far blue line for Sam Campbell, drops it off for Hurley. Hurley, wrist shot, saved by Uberoy. Impressed by the play of Uberoy, and that's for Kings Edgehill. He was in the Amherst CIBC Woodgundy Ramblers camp during training camp for a brief period. He could be the future for the Ramblers in goal. Taylor throws it behind his net for Ashley. Puck comes out of the zone. Kings Edgehill now gains the zone as Wedge tried to carry it in. Tremblay taken into the boards, comes back to middle for Ashley, for Taylor. Taylor, wrist shot. That's up in the air. Everyone looked to see where it was. Salonen knocked it down. Back to point again for Taylor. That's blocked. And the Riverhawks come out. Hurley banks that off. Taylor and down into Kings Edgehill territory. Back into the middle. Puck's loose in the slot. Shot by Malte. Sticked into the corner by Uberoy. Puck comes back down the ice now. Simon Maltese gets the puck from his goaltender. Throws it off the boards to get by the forechecker of Lilly. Saved by Labois off the stick of Jordan Wedge. Kings Edgehill breaks out now. Malte to the blue line. Wrist shot. That sails wide. Michelson now for Kings Edgehill. Throws across ice. For Dyson, too far for him. Kept in by Rosset. Finally, Kings Edgehill clears it out. Head of steam there. Here comes Harnick. A good defensive play, though, by the Riverhawks to get back. Lindvall carries it in wide, in behind the Kings Edgehill goal. Lindvall back to the point. That's dumped in. Hussey there giving pressure. It gives time for the Riverhawks to change some bodies. Labola leaves it there for Dolomont. Dolomont for Rossi and Otherwood. Tried to carry it out. Ran into Ashley at the far blue line. Riverhawks up to center. That's knocked down. Try that again. Anton Waugh goes wide on Ashley. Goes in behind the net. Riverhawks in the corner now. Taken to the boards by Taylor. Check that. Hiscock for Kings Edgehill. Puck's in the high slot there. Cleared away from trouble. And Kings Edgehill breaks out. Hiscock into the middle. Wrist shot with a bit of a toe drag. After now it's Ryan Costello. He can't make anything happen. And Ashley has to chase it back towards his own end. Dewar fires it in on Labois as Hussey clears it back out. Blake steps by Hiscock in behind the net. And it's Dewar. Backhands it down the ice. That's going to be icing against Kings Edgehill. 12 minutes, 9 seconds left to go here in the third period. Rothsay Netherwood 4, Kings Edgehill 1. You're watching this game live on Hockey TV from the Amherst Stadium. I know we said it earlier, but it's been a pleasure to do these games this weekend. I'm sure my cameraman can say the same. Thank you to Hockey TV and to the Ramblers for allowing us to use the broadcast material, and to Eastlink Community TV for allowing us to use the material. I see the Riverhawks have made a change in goal as Joe Chambers comes in and play nets for the Riverhawks. Also, thank you to Jeff Lewis from the Riverhawks for inviting us to bring these games to you. Puck is loose out front as Uberoy made the save. Riverhawks shot on goal by by Harrison James, and that's held by Uberoy. But again, Jeff Lewis reached out to us about a week and a half ago and asked us if we'd be willing to broadcast the games, because there's parents all across North America and around the world who are tuning into these broadcasts on Hockey TV. It's been our pleasure to bring these games to you, and it's It's been a fun weekend. Yesterday was a bit of a long day, 4 games in one day, but as I said, you got to see some high caliber private school action, and you got to meet some quality kids, and mom and dads and brothers and sisters, wherever you're at, you got some great kids there. Puck's loose. Oh, how did he miss that? It was sitting there right, can't even talk, right there in the crease, and they couldn't bury it. If it stops the play, I wonder if it hits something in the bench. But as I was saying, mom and dad, and brothers and sisters, you've got some great kids here. Very respectful. The linesmen, referees have said to me a couple times this weekend that, while the action's going on, it's rough and tumble, but the kids are very respectful, and that speaks volumes about the families, the quality of parenting, and also the quality of these programs. Steele in behind the net for Ross A. Netherwood. As puck is loose out front. Ashley was trying to clear it away. Salonen pinches in. As King's Edgehill has the pressure on. Hunt flips that up. Doesn't get it out, though kept in. Oh, no, didn't keep it in the blue line. I think Salonen would beg to differ. Should put the helmet cam on Alex. Along with the mic.
He's probably still not looking at the puck.
We'll put a little satellite dish on his helmet. This is CNN. Off the face-off. 10 minutes, 58 seconds to go. Rowe throws it in deep for King's Edge, or for Ross A. Netherwood. Flip back out. Bit of a foot race as Erickson gives chase. Ross A. Netherwood comes up with it, up for Rowe. Rowe to center for Bjorn. Bjorn stops there at the hash marks. And that's knocked down by Malte. Rowe now too far for him. Might have been close to being too many men in the ice, but they let them play. Allroth into the middle. Adams bounces it off the boards for Allroth. That's knocked away by Hunt. And less than 10 minutes to go now in the third period. 4-1 is your score for Ross A. Netherwood. Tries the wraparound. Good play by the King's Edge goaltender Ubroy to get back. Dumps over the stick. Allroth throws it back in deep. Stretch pass up to the center ice. Knocked down by the Riverhawks. Wrist shot off the stick of Hurley. Throws it back to the point for Dolma. And it's wedged. Breaks out. Taken to the boards. And after to Sam Campbell, that's going to be icing against the Riverhawks. 9 minutes, 1 second left to go. 4-1 your score in favor of Ross A. Netherwood. Over at King's Edgehill, the 5th game in a 5-game miniseries that featured these two clubs as well as the Mount Academy U18 and U16 Saints hockey clubs from Charlottetown and Prince Edward Island. Hussey throws it up the boards. Ashley pinching in. As Rossi loses it there, Taylor fires one wide. King's Edgehill needs a goal here to make this thing interesting in the last 8.5 minutes. Riverhawks throw it behind their own goal. Off the boards and out. Ashley loses it in the middle. Shoots. Oh, Ubroy with the save. And the King's Edgehill comes the other way. In on goaltender Chambers. The needed flex set up into the netting. And we'll have a stoppage and play. 8:17 left to go here in the third period. Rothsay, Netherwood, Riverhawks 4. King's Edgehill 1. Steele throws up the boards. Good back check by Christian Greco. Stretch pass, that's way too far. Great idea, though. As Yanni Lapalainen tried to hit the King's Edgehill forward, streaking a little bit too far. Face off will be to the left of Bryson Uberoy. Off the draw. Lapalainen carries the puck out for King's Edgehill. That was Ethan Hiscock who carried it in deep. Actually, no, it was actually Lapalainen. Sweater was tucked into his pants, so I couldn't really tell. Simon Malte. Long pass up to the far blue line for Blake. He's taken to the boards by Greco. Blake now in behind the net. Throws it towards the front. That's steered in the corner by Uberoy. Back to the point it comes. Malte shot, sails wide. Rebound, he scores! Puck took a lively bounce off those dasher boards. I think Blake's going to get credit for the goal. At the 10:51 mark, Malte should get an assist as he took the shot from the blue line. So Malte and Lindvall get assists on the goal at 10:51, and it's 5-1 now for the Riverhawks over King's Edgehill. Gogan will be removed from the face-off. Bukovic goes in for the Riverhawks. Back underway, 6:48 to go, third period. Adams throws it in. That's up into the netting. 6 minutes, 32 seconds left to go here in period 3. Puck's in behind the King's Edgehill net. Comes back to the point for Adams. Adams throws it across the blue line for Malte. He fans on it. And it's fired down the ice. And that'll be icing. So this is our last broadcast of this 5-game miniseries. We'll see Mark doing the dance of joy out in the parking lot. It's been fun. Those of you who have subscriptions to Hockey TV, if you'd like to see the continuance of the comedy hour, just tune in on Wednesday night on the Maritime Hockey League channel to watch the Ramblers against the Truro Bearcats. Game time is 7:30 here at the Amer Stadium, where I'll be joined by Alex Legier and cameraman Mark Lode as we bring you the Maritime Junior Hockey game between the Ramblers and the Bearcats. And that is off its moorings. Look out. See if anyone gets the old heave-ho here. Looks like cooler heads are going to prevail. Fortunately. I guess there's going to be one penalty at least. As Tegan Meyer goes to the box. And Harrison James for Ross A. Netherwood, so probably both getting minors. Okay, so maybe Ross A. is getting the extra minor. So it'll be 5-on-4 in favor of Kings Edgehill for the extracurricular activities. Up for Allroth to the far blue line, takes down linesman Corey Skinner. I'm sure there are a bunch of minor hockey coaches around Cumberland County rejoicing. Sorry. Kings Edgehill breaks in now. They'll set the power play up. 5 minutes, 9 seconds to go here in the third period. Tip shot out front. Backhander. Stopped by Chambers in the Rothsay Netherwood goal. Puck comes back to the point. Dewar. One-timer. That goes wide. Dewar pinches in, being watched by Allroth. In behind the net now for Hunt. Hunt has it now for Kings Edgehill. Hunt. Shots blocked by Dolma. And now it's Bjorn. Bjorn throws it into the middle. A little bit too far for Alec Allroth. He just throws it back to his defenseman, Hussey. Cross for Dolma. 4:21 left to go here in the third period. High wrist shot down into Kings Edgehill territory. Lapalainen sets it up behind his own goal. Leaves it there, I believe, for Taylor. Up the boards. Lapalainen throws it across into Rothsay Netherwood territory. And the Riverhawks break out. Oh, stretch pass, breakaway. In all by himself as Blake shoots. Oh! Not sure if he missed the net or if Riverway got a piece of it. But the Kings Edgehill defense got caught flat-footed. Here come Kings Edgehill as Laurie Erickson gets a shot on goal, but the net pops off its moorings. And we'll have a stop and play with 3:39 to go. 9 seconds left to go in the extra minor, which is being served by Harrison James. Harrison James is the son of Mike James from Charlottetown. In my former life, when I was going to University PEI, I refereed minor hockey and coached minor hockey in the Sherwood Parkdale Minor Hockey Association. And Harrison's father, Mike, was involved with the midget program there in Sherwood Parkdale, and then the junior A team. They were the one time the Sherwood Parkdale Metros. Then they came the Sherwood Parkdale Merchant Kings, and Mike was the general manager of that hockey club. So I was sort of hoping to see Mike here this weekend, but I haven't seen him yet this weekend. I've been told he is here. But his son is playing for Ross St. Netherwood, so. And if there's any members of the James family back in Charlottetown watching the game, hello. I remember Harry James, Mike's father, was very active in the Minor Hockey Association Short Parkdale, and he looked at the players, the quality players coming out of that program in the 1980s and 90s, and Harry had a lot to do with it because he ran their novice program for many, many, many years. So Harry, if you're, I'm not sure what has become of Harry, but if you're there watching, hi Harry. I hope all is well. Not mistaken, I think Harry ran a home hardware business in Southport on PEI for many years. It's been 27 years since I've lived in Charlottetown, so I've lost track of a lot of these people. Anyways, 2:46 to go. Hiscock being watched by Sam Campbell. Across the ice. Oh, nice play by the Kings Edgehill. They win 2-on-1 to the front of the net. Knocked down before it gets through to the defenseman, though. Or through to the goaltender. Shot off Salonen's shin pads. Cleared out. Sam Campbell now. Campbell goes wide left. Fires it on goal. That's padded away by Ubroy. Less than 2 minutes to go. Minute 54. In the third period. Score is 5-1. Just one goal here so far in the third period. That was scored by Bradley Blake. At the 10:51 mark from Malte and Lindvall. Simon Malte and Emile Lindvall. Adams cross ice. Off the face-off. Malte carries it in deep, circles back. Being watched by Ashley. Ashley gives it away. Shot. And Roy with the glove save. Minute 10 to go. Ross St. Netherwood 5, Kings Edgehill 1. This is the finale of 5-game weekend.
Last minute of play in the third period.
That's coming down the ice. And that'll be icing. 48 seconds to go. Clipped down the ice. Good hustle by Hunt. Hunt fires out and off the side of the net. Erickson tried to get it to the goal, and Ross St. Netherwood breaks out. 28 seconds to go here in the third period. Back for Blake. Blake still has the puck. Throws it towards a slot. As Uberoy forced to make the save. Off the stick of Antoine Roy. As Vukovic, Gogan, and James come on for the Riverhawks. 21 seconds left to go. Back to the point for Hussey. Hussey's wrist shot. That goes wide. 13 seconds to go. Check there by James on Erickson. 6 seconds left. That should do it. So Law, Bukovic, Bjorn, Als. Second to check that. Make sure I got it right. Allroth, yep. So Law, Bukovic, Bjorn, Allroth, and Blake score for Rossay Netherwood in the game. And Yanni Lapalainen scores for Kings Edgehill. As your final score from the Amherst Stadium is Rossay Netherwood 5, Kings Edgehill 1. So that brings to a close our 5-game mini-series, including Rossay Netherwood Riverhawks, Kings Edgehill, the Mount Academy U16 Saints, and the Mount Academy U18 Saints. It's been a lot of fun, some good hockey action, and hopefully we get to do it all again next year. So for cameraman Mark Lote, and colorman Alex Legier, who did the game with us last night. Just, again, want to thank all the teams, Hockey TV, the Ramblers, Eastlink Community TV for supplying the gear to allow us to do this, and to Jeff Lewis, the coach and manager of Rossay Netherwood, for inviting us to do these games this weekend. And also to the referees that work these games, and to timekeeper Tim Hunter, and the coaches, staffs, for all the teams. This is Daryl Cole signing off from the Amherst Stadium.